Something's wrong with Mom. As far as I knew, my mom had never had any psychological problems. She was stable, loving, and always in control, especially after Dad left. She held our little apartment together like glue. It was just the three of us, me, my 13-year-old sister, and Mom. But something changed last week. It started small, barely noticeable. One night, around 2 a.m., I got up to use the bathroom and found her standing in the hallway. Perfectly still, facing the wall. No lights on, no phone, nothing. Just standing there in the dark. I froze. "Mom," I whispered. She didn't turn. Didn't speak. Then, as if she had only just remembered she had a body, she shuffled back to her room, dragging her feet like she was half asleep. I chalked it up to sleepwalking, but Mom had never done that before. Not once. The next night, I heard her whispering. Her room is across from mine, and I could hear the sound even with my door mostly shut. It was like murmuring, in a language I couldn't understand. Wet, guttural, like she was choking on the words. I cracked the door open and peeked. She was sitting up in bed, her face turned away from me, whispering fast now desperately. Her hands were clasped together, twitching like she was praying to something that terrified her. I didn't sleep that night. By the third night, she stopped talking to us during the day. She'd stare out the window for hours, didn't eat, barely blinked. Her eyes were glassy, ringed with dark circles. When I asked if she was okay, she just smiled. But the smile didn't touch her eyes. And then she started locking the kitchen at night. She said the knives were getting loud. When my sister asked what she meant, Mom just said they're listening. I told myself it was stress, maybe menopause. Maybe she was just tired, but last night, I woke up to the sound of her singing in the living room. It was a lullaby I'd never heard before, slow, off-key, and in that same strange language. I crept out of my room and saw her dancing slowly in the dark. The TV was on, but just static. She twirled with her arms outstretched. Her head tilted unnaturally far to the side like it was barely attached. When she stopped, she stared right at me, and then she said, "She told me you're not mine. I didn't sleep." My sister and I locked ourselves in our room. Now it's 2:11 a.m. The lights just went out, and I can hear her crawling down the hallway, calling our names. If you enjoyed the story, consider subscribing, but don't blame me if you can't sleep tonight. Until next time, keep the lights on and the doors locked. Goodbye.